Hello, hello, hello. This is your girl, Wanda Godsbratt of Watching Wanda's World. While I get my TikTok together, I'm just going to play a little video over here. Remember, quite often. Some of you may have seen me, some of you may not have, but it's been a minute since I've regularly come on to do makeup lives because I've been going through some health issues and battling. Let's be real, I was battling depression, but then I had to remember I am a child of the Most High. So how am I going to call myself God's bread and let something like depression defeat me? So I do have a goal today. And I'm sharing myself out on some Facebook pages. I do have a goal today. I'd like on TikTok to reach at least 10K likes. Can y'all do that for me? Um, I'd like to get at least 2 subscriptions because I am going to start um, doing more of a vlog type thing, making you more part of my interpersonal life. And I have a Discord account as well where we're just going to be vibing along with one another. Hi, Anita. How are you? Thank you so much for coming over. So we're going to get ready to get started. I'm trying to see everything. This is the first time I have, so if y'all can please bear with me. I have 2 Facebook pages going. I have my YouTube page going. I have my Twitch page going, and I have my TikTok page going. So if I miss a comment, please blame it on the fact that I am blind and not that I am being that I am blind, basically, and not that I'm ignoring you. So today my intention is to do a purple halo look. I am nervous. I used to do my makeup like every day. And with what I have been going through, the only time I have been doing my makeup is whenever I was going somewhere. You can follow my pages. And see the skinny on me. And I'm gonna load up my digital business card. We're gonna start off with the Plain and Makeup by Yolanda eyebrow pencil. Again, I am a affiliate of the brand Plain and Makeup by Yolanda. And you can use my code Wanda at plainandmakeupbyolanda.com to save you some coins. I do like a darker brown, so we're just going to start going in. My face is clean and moisturized. I did not play music simply because I love TikTok and the fact that I can normally play music on TikTok. However, with me doing it on all of the other networks, I'm not sure what their music protocol is, and I don't want to get myself banned before I get started real good. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for joining. My eyebrows are tatted on, if you see that. However, I do still fill them in and make them more natural because I naturally have very scarce to no eyebrows. So this is just something to make me look like most humans. If for any reason I cover you up with the mirror, please gently let me know. Don't cuss me out now. Just let me know. Wanda, we can't see you, girl. And I'm just, remember on Facebook, you can send stars if you choose to. Just remember on Facebook, you can. If you choose to in any way support me by either sending stars, sending cash apps, anything that you send to me will go back into either my podcast or my makeup business. Looks and products are always changing. And I want to be able to bring you the latest and the greatest. I am a diva on a budget. I am a chronic pain sufferer and unfortunately can't work. So I have to make it do what it do on a small budget. After I pay car notes and car insurance and get my medications and groceries, things are slim pickings. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the times we live in. Again, I like a dark brow. That's just me. And when you see me do my looks, you'll see that I do a lot of colorful looks. However, I am very well versed in neutral glam, soft glam, conservative looks. It's just that I was doing that years ago. Not to take away from what anybody else does. I understand that's more the norm in the business community, but I don't work anywhere and I have purple hair and I used to be over 300 pounds. So therefore, now I choose to live my life in color. Hi, my day niece. Hi, Mama Sita. I'm here. I'm nervous as heck, but I'm here, Mama. So even though when you look through my pictures, most of the pictures you'll see of me are very colorful. Please don't let me think that I can't do a soft or conservative look. I got you. I do makeup at weddings and things all the time. Hi, my baby. Girl, I am so nervous. Can you explain why I'm nervous doing something I do all the time? I had to call Eric, like, baby, what's going on with me? He was like, it's okay. You got this, sweetheart. But when more people come on, Janice, this my neighbor blessed my soul tonight. Yesterday, he knocked on my door because he knows that I have an air pump, and he had his girlfriend's car. And oh, Ty J, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. Hi, my Nick. Thank y'all so much because I don't know why I'm so nervous. I have a goal, guys. If y'all can hit the like, I want to get at least 10 to 15,000 likes, 2 subscribers, and they have like a gift. I think I asked for the mirror. If I can get a couple of mirrors just to show me y'all there for me. Well, y'all show me that y'all there for me. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. This is the first time that I am, Nikki, you'll be so proud of me. I am going live on all of my platforms at one time. I am on both my Facebook pages. I am on TikTok. I am on YouTube. I am on Twitch. So I'm trying to keep up with everyone. So if I miss a comment, please blame it on the fact that I'm blind and nervous and not that I'm ignoring you. What I'm doing now is filling in my brows. I was explaining that my brows, TikTok is glitching. It figures. How bad is it glitching, Denise? Can you understand me at all? And can somebody check Facebook? Let me see. Because I didn't want. Let me see something. Can somebody check Facebook? Okay, Facebook is coming in loud and clear. Thank the Lord. All right, so Facebook, if TikTok becomes too bad, you should be able to go to either Facebook page or my YouTube channel, which is at Intellectual One, the letter N, the number 2, LECTUAL number 1, or my Twitch page, which is also Godsbratt. I don't know why. Hi, thank you, Jay. I don't know why TikTok is twitching or glitching rather. So what we've done is we filled in the brow. And because I'm nervous now, next time, let me tell you what your girl is going to do. The next time we're going to, excuse me, do a purple brow. But because your girl is all nerves right now, I'm going to keep it simple, keep it cute. I am going to try to keep the live under 2 hours so that I can. Hi, Alicia. How are you? It is so good to see you, beautiful. I miss you and your lives. How are you and the children doing? I know your son went off to the military, I believe. I am nervous because depression is real. That was one of the reasons why I had the live that I had last week, because depression is real and I had been experiencing it and didn't want to give it a name. I knew what it was, but I didn't want to call it out. And that's one of the reasons why I hadn't been live before you guys. But it's like, it's time to kick this monkey in the butt. It's time to get back to being me. You're on his way from his graduations. Congratulations. I know you are so proud of him. So what we just did was put on a glam skim from Lashing Out Glam, which is another brand that I like. I'm calling it. Hi, May May. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to catch it. I am looking at 4 different platforms. So if by any chance I miss you, please, please, please do not think that I'm ignoring you. I am truly just trying to do this look without my nerves taking over. What we're going to do tonight is a purple halo. What I just put on my hand is the eyeshadow foundation base in E from Playing in Makeup by Yolando.com. I use E in the arch of my eyebrow to give me a natural hair highlight. And this is the Playing in Makeup by Yolando C10 brush that I use to clean up under my brows. I get quiet when I do this. If you guys can like and share the live, I'd appreciate it. If you're on Facebook, please make sure live you and oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are on Facebook, a lot of you interact with me on Facebook, but never accepted the invitation. So it's like you're not subscribed. And we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go in and give you guys the gift that I've been holding on to for forever. So would you see how I did this? And of course, I'm going to buff this out, but this is going to give me a natural highlight as it creates that arch in my eye. As I was explaining, my eyebrows are tatted on because I have no eyebrows. And it's when I got it done by one of my daughter's girlfriends that was learning to try to help her out. Yes, I know that was very bold, wasn't it, guys? But it was better than what I had going on naturally. So you see how that gave me that natural arch in my eyebrow. And then what I do, you'll see in a minute, I go in the front with a darker base, which is E, which will look more like my skin color. I hope that TikTok has stopped twitching. I noticed that when I was trying to log on, it was giving me some problems, and I was hoping that it would resolve itself. At first, it wasn't even giving me the option to go live. And I was like, so when they start that? But your girl is trying to get herself back in the mood and back into the swing of doing lives a couple of times a week. Also, I want to let you guys know, thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you guys for sending the gifts. Thank you for being here. Um, Also, for those of you that don't know, I do have a podcast called Watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It can be seen on both of my Facebook pages, one being Godsbratt and Her Paint, the other being Wanda Godsbratt. It can be seen on YouTube under Intellectual One. Now we're going in with that e-base. See how we filled out the arch here? So now the e-base, again, Plan and Makeup by Yolanda, is darker. This gives me a natural highlight. So whether I choose to highlight once I finish doing my makeup or not, I'll have that natural highlight under the brow bone. But I do have a podcast called Watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. And it plays on Facebook, both pages. I'll put that for TikTok. I'll put it in a note underneath this live or somewhere. And then everybody on Facebook knows about it, but I'll still put the information. And I get quiet here. I create a unibrow. Give me one moment. So how was everybody's day today? What I do is I start off, get the brow where I want it to be, and then I create a unibrow just to make sure that things are symmetrical for me. Thank you, Leisha. You had to, okay, I definitely understand. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Toya. Thank you for coming back. Thank you guys for showing me and letting me know that I've been missed. I was going through some things and battling depression, and I just, you guys know I don't like coming before you if I'm not right, but if we can't share, if we can't be there for one another in the bad times, every life isn't just about the good. And as long as I'm not being a negative Nancy, I was like, it's time to come up out your shell, girl. All right, so now we're gonna come in and clean up this other side. And like I said, I make a unibrow. This mirror, if you like the mirror that I have, check out Jessica Leonard or Bougie Girl Makeup. She is the mirror entrepreneur. And when I say she comes up with some creations, oh, dear Jesus, yes. Nikki, that's not for you because that's going to be one of your gifts for Christmas. So I haven't done a halo in forever. And let me clean up the top of this brow. Sometimes I clean up the top of the brow, sometimes I don't. I'm just going to do everything I'm supposed to do tonight. Sometimes I use my foundation to let that naturally set the top of the brow. It really depends on the mood that I'm in. I'm using the e-base to go along and make that brow more defined. And let me turn that volume down. I have been saying for a long time. Yeah, I like that. We're going to do a halo tonight, right? Guys, if you can double tap that screen, help me get to at least 10,000 likes. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to halo it tonight or come close to it and then practice it again the next day if I don't like it. Browse is something that you really have to take your time about. Give me a second. And that's the thing about makeup. And I don't know why I'm allowing it. It's just my anxiety and everything that I've been going through. But makeup is makeup, guys. Don't let it stress you out. If you don't like it, guess what? I got wipes right here. I got a whole drawer of wipes right there. If you don't like something, you wipe it off, start over, and keep it moving. Nikki, where's Kayla at? Is Chicklet home yet? Chicklet is what I call her grandson, y'all. He's the cutest little thing you ever want to see in your life. Okay, I can get with that. So I'm gonna let this is gonna be give him kisses for me. I'm gonna let you all help me pick the purple that we're gonna use because we see the hair is purpling, okay? Out of the Petri Dish purples from Playing and Makeup by Yolanda.com. I was kind of thinking of her. That is one option. Out of the Love Epidemic Passion, out of the Love Epidemic palette, I was thinking about this color. As you can see, I like that color. So that was another option. And then this isn't necessarily a purple. Out of the Jam Rock Rebirth palette, she's a purple, but not a purple. So 1, 2, or 3, guys. What do you say? The Love Epidemic. We on the same page. All right. All right. I was trying. The number 2. Okay. So we're on the same page. I was trying to have options because, like I said, when I say your girl, why am I nervous, Denise? And I do this every day now. If I was just sitting around here and I'm going to use just as a little bit of a lighter base, the foundation base, just so that this purple can pop. Because I want my colors. If I'm going to do colors, we got to do colors. Lisa, hi, my love. So what we're going to do, and I didn't put music on since I'm on all of my platforms and not sure how YouTube and Twitch is going to handle that. But I will look into that later on. We may have music going on when we do these lives. So I just wanted that lighter because I want the color to pop. And I'm just patting that down. And you want to smooth it out into your fine lines and wrinkles. And yeah, getting back into the groove. Because this used to be like breathing to me, like it was like second nature. Like I didn't think anything of it. And then like I'm just so in my head right now. But I thank you, my sister queens, for coming on with me. Guys, I know Denise is tired of hearing me say this, but when I tell you she blessed my soul, she sent me a palette that I had been wanting, and I was just waiting for my little budget to clear up. But on top of that, she sent me these lashes that her mom used to like that are so me. And she often told me that me and her mom reminded her of each other and our character and how we dealt with our chronic pain. And when I say I got this package and cried like a baby, that's a understatement. God told me not to come on live. Girl, I cried just like a little baby. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys the palette and everything after I get myself calmed down. It's starting to come. It's starting to ease up. It's starting. Hallelujah. Amen. And then I have my little fan. We want to help dry this base. Not to mention I'm having a personal summer while I'm looking for the brushes that I want to use. I thank God for my makeup kit that my honey bought me so that when I go out, I look like a professional. Well, I am a professional, but I actually look like the professional that I am. Okay. And I'm trying to decide what color I'm going to want to go in the center of the halo. So we've decided, because Lisa and I were, I'm sorry, Denise and I were on the same page. We're going to go out of the Love Epidemic palette from Plain Makeup by Yolanda. And we're going to go with this purple right here. As you can see, I like that purple anyway. Don't forget that I am an affiliate for the brand Plain Makeup by Yolanda. So you can always use my code on the website, plainandmakeupbyolanda.com. My code is Wanda, and you can save you a few coins. So what we're going to do is a little highlight, a little halo. I can see your halo. And you have to trust the process with these. And I want my halo to come out a little bit on the side. Denise's halo yesterday was gorgeous. And then we're going to come over here. Get some in the side over yonder. I'm trying to keep it so everybody can see. I've never done a live with so many platforms at one time. That's another reason why I'm nervous. So as you can see, I'm creating a space for the halo. I'll probably go back in with a little bit more concealer so that I can lighten it up, because I think I want a very light color in the center. Probably even a shimmer, because y'all know I'm extra. You haven't posted it yet? Oh my goodness, you definitely gotta post it. Oh my God, the pictures are gorgeous. Thank you everyone for joining in. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, I may not be able to see because I saw Alicia's key. Yes, I did see Alicia. Okay. So it just doesn't look like we have a lot of traffic over there. But then this is the time of night. That's another thing that's so hard about going live. It's so many people on at one time till you don't know when is the best time for you to go on. You have a lot of people, a lot of makeup artists. I messed up my camera over here. There we go. You have a lot of makeup artists, a lot of talented makeup artists, and it's all in who you connect with. I'm blessed that I've connected with some very beautiful queens of like-minded spirits and hearts. So this is going to be the beginning. And again, you got to trust the process of this halo. Then I'm going to take a clean brush and sort of blow it out a little bit. Over here. I want to give it just a little bit of lightness over top. I can't remember the last time I've done a halo, Lisa, a Denise. You're biased? You talked me into this. So just to give it a little bit of color over here and blow it out. Remember that you never want any harsh lines when you're doing your makeup, whether it's your eyeshadow, whether it's your foundation, whether it's your concealer. You never want harsh lines. So you got to take the time. And if you're in a rush, I always say rush makeup looks rushed. If you're in a rush, just do a lip gloss and mascara and keep it moving. Because rush makeup really does look rushed. And then we're going to come back over. What I'm doing, in case you guys want to know, is I'm taking this lighter purple right here and going over top and blending it in so that it's just not sitting there. And then I can always go back in and darken it back up. But you just don't want it sitting there like, ugh. Thank y'all so much, Jay. Oh, I love you already. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 46,000, 4,600 likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to start using my Discord where we can video chat and really be there for each other, like during times when we're not doing makeup and don't feel like doing makeup, but we just want to have girl talk, but we can't get to each other's house. Yeah, we can start doing that too. So what I'm doing is blending out the edge of that as well, taking away the harsh lines. But I am going to go reintroduce some of that purple. I still want it dark. I just don't want harsh lines. And I'm actually thinking of taking this shimmer that's in this palette and just keeping it simple for tonight since I'm already a bag of nerves. Oh, I'm happy to see you too, Melanie. Thank you for coming in, my love. I missed you. I miss you guys so much. Thank y'all for not forgetting about me. Thank y'all for the inboxes. Thank you for like, hey girl, you okay? I miss seeing you. That meant a lot to me. So I think I want to keep, first of all, I want a sharp, I'm going to bring this down a little bit because I'm extra. Hi, Felicia. Hi, my love. Oh my God, that's the main beauty, Felicia. If you are a young lady that likes your beautiful hair, please follow her. I think it's called Main Squeeze Beauty. She makes me think about wanting to get a hairpiece, y'all. Her wigs are top notch, and she plucks it and does her thing. Now, this looks crazy now, but I am going to go in and clean it up and make it sharp. So trust my process. Oh, thank you. It's time for me to color it again, but I've been being lazy. Okay, so now, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Do I want a pink shimmer? That's the pink shimmer right here. Let's do swipes. Let me take this off my hand. This is the Glam Skin by Lash Now Glam. This is the first shimmer right here. This is the second shimmer. Hi there. Oh, hi, Nina. Hi, my love. And we can even go with a purple, but that's sort of redundant. So I think I want to go, or did y'all see the light bulb just come on? We're not doing any of those shimmers. I'm on some extra stuff. If I'm going to be on, we're going to be on. I think this is my damaged Paint Me Chrome palette. And if you guys didn't get that, slap on a little deal. I got one. It was only one pan that was messed up. One pan. And I got another one that was totally perfect for $25. Now, because I'm extra and I love green and purple together, y'all heard what's just getting ready to happen, right? So I'm just going to give y'all the option of which green you like. I think I'm feeling this right here, but we can do that right there. Again, I'm feeling this right here, but we can do this right here. So which green are you guys feeling? Option number one, J girl. We here. Woo! Y'all's my family, okay? Yeah, so that's what we get ready to do. We're gonna do, look at her. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You might as well do it, right? And then I didn't even have to go back and I may have to add just a little bit of concealer to give her that look, and then again, I may not. We want to blend her in. Everything is blending. And then I'm going to pull that towards the center. And then, of course, I will darken it up in the corner just a smidgen to keep the halo effect. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you. So now we're going to come back in and bring some of that darkness back. A lot of times, depending on the colors that you use, you may have to use concealer to give the halo effect. But with the colors that I'm using, it really wasn't necessary. I always say when you do makeup or when you watch someone do makeup, take what you need to get to the process that works best for you and leave the rest. Everything isn't for everybody, and some people do so much extra, and you're like, was that necessary? But everybody has their process, you know? So I'm not here to knock the next person's process, but because I'm in chronic pain, I try to look for the simplest way to get to the look that I'm trying to get to be cute and get up off this table and stop hurting. That's me. Oh, thank you, Toya. Thank you, babe. And again, I don't know if Yolanda still has these damaged Chrome 2 palettes, but they're very well worth $25. I had one pan in the one that I'm using that was messed up. And my second one, because it was so nice, I ordered a second one and it was absolutely perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. Nothing. Trouble don't last always. And you know what, Toya? I said, you know what? Faith without work is dead. I can profess the Lord all I want, but if I'm going to give the enemy the victory, then what am I doing? What am I doing? You know what I mean? I profess the name of Godsbratt, but I'm letting the enemy win over my mind and spirit. Not in this lifetime. So I like her. I don't know about y'all, but I like her. And this was my damaged Chrome's 2 palette with just one pan messed up, and all you really have to do is take alcohol, spray it in, let it dry, and she's perfect. And now we're getting ready to clean up. I am messy. The fallout that you see is because I'm being messy and I'm nervous right now. I really can't even blame it on the brand. This is a Wanda thing, okay? The Plan and Makeup by Yolanda wipes are more like a towelette. And you could literally cut these in half. They give Neutrogena. You know how you try to buy discount wipes and they don't halfway do anything for you? These are the opposite. They give off Neutrogena type feel. And then I'm gonna go in and clean that up, sharpen that up. And it could be a little bit neater, but I'm going to bed and I'm nervous and I'm just thankful that I got over the nerves tonight. The next time will be better, and the time after that will be even better than that. So this is going to be our halo for tonight. I'm going to blend it in. And everybody has their own techniques. I always say take what you need, leave the rest. Everything is not for every skin tone, complexion. And if you have to rush, leave it be. Rush makeup looks rushed. And you see how I'm just blending in those edges? Thank you, Toya. Girl, God's got me. That's one thing I've learned. He has definitely got this child right here. Oh, what I wanted to tell y'all. Yesterday, my neighbor, a gentleman, came to my door. He knows like I have an air pump and everything in my car, and he got his girlfriend's car, and she had a flat tire, and a lot was going on. Something was heavy on his heart, and he ended up talking to me, and he said, we're going through some problems and blah, 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 blah. And she says, I'm tired. And she says, you keep trying to change me and blah, 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 blah. So me, how did, honey, how are you? And she was like, and she keeps saying, I'm trying to change her. And I said, well, are you trying to change her? Are you trying to control her? Are you just, I'm just asking questions because you can't come to me and just start talking and think I'm not going to ask no questions. So he was like, no, I've been with this young lady for 7, 8 years, and I moved her out here, and I want her to be happy. I want to grow with her. I got a place in the city, but I said, well, why do y'all have two places? If I said in today's age, it takes two incomes for one household. So what's the problem? He said, and we had a good night last night, but I woke up this morning and I heard her crying in the shower. And I said, what's wrong? And she just like, I'm tired. And I said, baby, it's something going on that I said, have you talked to her? He admitted, because a lot of times he's inebriated. And I said, communication is key. And what you have to learn to do, number one, is not have conversations when you're inebriated. Because the wrong things come out. You say the wrong things and you may mean one thing, but it's going to come out another way. Or she's not going to take you seriously because of the fact that you're speaking to her in a place of intensification or whatever else you do. That ain't none of my none of your minds. You know what I'm saying? I said, but what you need to do is you need to have a conversation with your young lady when you're not high, when she can see the sincerity. So I'm starting off with a black liner, but if y'all know me, y'all know I'm extra, and I may change this somewhere along the line. I said, so, but when a woman tell you she tired, and when you hear her crying in the shower, you need to rectify that real quick. I said, and he was saying that even though he has the cheap places, his name is the only one on the lease. I said, so are you trying to control her? You know me. Hi, Tara. you know me, I'm gonna get right down to the questions. Like I'm not one to hold my tongue. I said, "Are you trying to control her?" He was like, "No, I want the best for her." I said, "But are you trying to control her? Because there's a difference in wanting the best for her and trying to tell her what to do." I said, "Especially if she's a grown woman with children." So long story short, I gave my 3 cents, and this gentleman knocked on my door tonight around right after Denise, right after we were talking earlier, and you were giving me my inspiration. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get this little line. I have this fold, y'all. These hooded lines, hooded lids. I ain't no whore. But he knocked on my door and he thanked me. As a matter of fact, not only did he thank me, he hugged me. He said, "Miss, you were right on point." He was like, "I don't know how you knew." I said, "Because I'm a woman." He said he did feel like I was trying to control. She did feel like I was trying to control her and that I wasn't listening to her and that I was always trying to tell her what to do. And I said, "What you have to understand is you're her mate, her man, not her daddy. We don't need another daddy, especially when a lot of us got daddy issues anyway." And I felt so thankful. Thank you, sis. I felt so thankful that God used me to help someone else. But I was also, what I said to him was, "Now, before you go to bed tonight, you think the person is really responsible for this love you feel in your heart." This man was crying, happy tears. I said, "So that feeling you feeling right now, amen, that don't have nothing to do with me. That's the man above. And you need to share with him how you feel. You need to thank him for blessing your union of 7 years. And you need to ask him to order your steps and to guide you and to help you be a better communicator." I felt so good though, because at first I was agitated because he knocked on my door and I was nervous and I was trying to get ready for this live. So okay, y'all, I'm gonna let that dry, but we know we're not gonna leave that right where it is, right? I like her. We're gonna do face and we're gonna come back and add some more lines because now I'm getting into it. Ah, Nikki, what you said right on Elder Ford. I mean, because I can't take credit for what God puts in my spirit to give to someone else. You know, I even said this to him. I said, God uses even a fool like me. I've been in my relationship for 12 years. I'm not going to say it's perfect. We're not married, but we're as close to married as we intend to be at this point in time. But I couldn't be no more married to him in my heart than I am right now. You understand what I'm saying? But relationships take a lot of work, and it's not just you telling somebody. Like, you can't tell a grown woman what to do, man. Where they do that at? It's communication. This is how I feel, this is how you feel. Let's meet in the middle, let's compromise. If we're not on the same page, let's see what you're saying that I can deal with, and let's see what I'm saying that you can deal with. And sometimes if you get to that point, you might have to let it go. Sometimes it's no fixing it. But I felt really good that God used me last night, yesterday, to bless someone's relationship. It felt really good to know that. If any of you have access to Facebook, share me out. Let's hopefully get some of them on board. But if not, I'm enjoying where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going into the Faded Pore Silk Primer. I'm planning to make it by Yolanda. I can admit that there are some cheaper primers. Less expensive primers. Don't cost as much money primers. However you want to put it. But what I can say is that since I started using this primer, I have not used anything else. If you look at my pictures, my skin is skinny. It grabs my pores. My mom had big pores, so I was always afraid. I used toner and everything too, but I was always afraid that I was going to have big pores. This is a pore filling primer, and it gives skin. And this gel right here will last you more than a year. So even though I believe on the website it's like $42, you're gonna get more than your money's worth. You see how I just spread it on and I'm just spreading it across my face. And she gives skin. Look at all of my pictures. Go back and look at all of my pictures. I've used the Faded Pore Silk Primer. I used to use prior to finding this Pore No More. But yeah, this is the go. And once you find something that you like that really works for you, why keep switching around? I can't say that I am loyal to a brand, but when I find something that really works for me better than anything else, I ain't gonna keep flipping and flopping. Because number one, I don't have the money to do it. That's number one. Number two, if I'm getting the results that I'm looking for, what am I gonna keep flipping for? Yo, the halo is really coming out. I had someone tell me on one of my in a note, and maybe they don't understand how I do my makeup, and I don't think they meant any harm, but she was saying to me that my pictures looked a little light. I guess she said under eye or whatever. I think that's what she meant. But if you know me and how I do my makeup, I prefer a light under eye. Now, what I do, giving away a trade secret. I love you too. Good night, sissy. What I do is I set my primer, especially in warm weather. That's not something I tell everybody, so I set my primer, especially in warm weather, and that keeps your face from melting in the sun. Don't use a lot, you don't need a lot. You see how I just sparingly tapped it on and down, wiping it down. The halo gave me life. And thank you, Denise, for my inspirational photos and for my talk, my prep talk. Because you know I was talking and I'm putting some powder in my eyebrows so that they don't shine. It's not gonna mess up my eyebrows. But you know I was talking myself out of it, right? Oh, you've been missing my nuggets, Tara. We can make it together, baby. I'm getting ready to do before the depression set in, get ready to do the subscriptions again, or the Discord. That might be a part of the subscriptions where we sometimes just sit and we chit, and it's like a video chit chat where we can be in our living rooms and we can be talking about what we're making for dinner. It doesn't have to be anything makeup related. It's just building on our friendship and our sisterhood. So, I'm still feeling the need. Y'all, I'm going and I want something extra. think that's it. Your girl is on one, okay? This is Lashing Out Glams, Flakes, and I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm just feeling a little. She had a tool that I forgot to order. It is called the Faded Pore Silk Primer by Planet Makeup by Yolanda. And if you use my code, which is Wanda, WANDA, you can save you a few coins. I'm just feeling all the shimmering. And this is Lashing Out Glams. Little flakes right here. It's coming back, Denise. It's coming back, girl. I like that. And then whenever you get something glittery on your skin, all you have to do is use a spoolie of any kind to get it off. See how I'm getting that off? That's just the spoolie end of the brush. And we're gonna go back in and rub that. Now, as for me and myself, I used Planet Makeup by Aaliyah's foundation for the first time, where she had her sale right before she went away to the expo. Let's just say I love her. My skin color is F46 in the matte, and I love her. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I love her. So I'm gonna put a little bit on. I believe a little goes a long way. You can always add more. But since I'm older, I start off with less. You see how she is just blending in? And the skin tone is like right there. I feel like less is more. Okay, TikTok is saying I gotta update my goal to get mirrors. I wonder if I can do that while I'm doing it, because I thought I had done it. Maybe I got my mirror goal. Let me see. It says I had 6. Hold on, let me see. Now I have subscribers. I don't want to mess up anything. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll try to get the mirrors the next time. But I thank you guys for being here. Thank you for getting me to 13K. Can I get 20? You'll notice when we reach my goal, I ask for another one. Negroes ain't never satisfied. It says I got 6 mirrors, and I asked for 20, so I don't know why I had to update my goal, but they know what they want me to do. I just don't want to mess up my live, especially since it was glitching in the beginning. This brush that I'm using, this one is either the Flawless or the Sleek brush by Planet Makeup by Yolanda. I've used it so much till I've taken the name off of it. I'm going to use just a little bit more foundation. But when you're older, less is more. Okay, Janice. And if you guys can see, that was a perfect match. So um if you were nervous about trying her foundation, I can guarantee you, I can say that I love it, and it wears well. It wears very well. I worn it all day outside in the heat over the weekend at my girlfriend's cookout, and I did not melt. Be careful. This is why I like this brush, because I can use it at different angles. Oh, I miss you too, Jasmine. Thank you for coming in, my love. I'm back. I am back, my baby. Depression had a hold of me. You know, I have chronic pain, and I just wasn't going to get on here like, but your girl is back, and I'm here to stay. And we're going to develop some new stuff. Go under the chin a little bit. Do like a little vlog where we can sit and we can talk about our days on Discord, and we can talk about our dinners and what's going on with the children and life, and really be a support network. Like, I really want to be a support network to you guys. Not that I'm always my best, but we can all take turns. We all have moments where we're a little bit stronger than the next, and we can be there for each other. Now, for those of you that don't know me, and I think that this is what the young lady was talking about, I like a very light under eye. So I'm using Plain Makeup by Yolanda's Ever Advanced concealer, and this one is very light, but that's a personal preference of mine, that I use a light one. I also have one that when I'm being more conservative, that's a little darker. But when have you ever known your girl to be conservative? Okay. So I'm going to go in, and the rule of thumb, let me teach you the proper rules, is that for concealer, you generally want to go 1 to 2 shades, 3 at the most, lighter than your natural color. Again, when have you ever known me to follow the rules? I'm extra. So I like a very light under eye. And the reason being is because I have very small eyes. Thank you for the follow. I have very small eyes, and especially my left eye, I have a lazy eye. So this gives the impression that my eyes are bigger. So there's a reason behind the madness. So if the young lady that mentioned it is on the live, I just wanted you to understand why it is. I mean, I do know it's lighter than what most would do, but makeup for everyone is your own personal preference. Thank you, Steffi. Makeup for everyone is your own personal preference. There are rules. Once you know the rules, break them accordingly to your personal personality. That's my motto. As long as you know what they're supposed to be, and as long as you're not out here looking like Ronald McDonald, makeup is an expression. Oh, thank you. Exactly. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Queen. Makeup is an expression of your personal personality. You can't let nobody else. This is a brush from Lashing Out Glam. This is the 10006 brush. I love her. You see how you can get all the way in the corner. Thank you guys for the hearts and the gifts and the love. I appreciate you. I was so nervous about coming back on tonight, even though this used to be something I did on a daily basis. Do y'all see how this brush, again, this is Lashing Out Glams 10006 brush. And you see how she's getting all the way in that eye without messing up anything, all up in there. And we're just patting her down, and then we're gonna bronze and conceal, contour. Y'all, I beat the heck out of my face. I ain't gonna lie. But when I do my clients, I swear I don't be beating y'all up like I beat myself up, okay? I'm sort of rough with myself, but I swear I don't be on like that, okay? Because I know. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Oh, don't make me cry my little eye makeup off, Jasmine. You guys have really motivated me and kept me uplifted, even because I'm very good at camouflaging when I'm in pain physically or mentally, which my therapist, I'm going to be honest, I have a therapist and a psychiatrist. They say it's good and bad because we don't know when to be concerned. You will only know what I want you to know. And I'm feeling that. I'm getting my contour. So now what we're going to do is go in with my contour shade, and I got to get ready to get some more of that. This is the Plain and Makeup by Yolanda Effervescence, and this one is in 244D, okay? And this will sort of tone it down, but again, I like a light under eye. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get a different brush. I'm going to get my Plain and Makeup by Yolanda's Yo-Yo brush, which is for contouring. And I like this because I can come up like this, or I can take it down like this and still go upward. Aw, Toya. But remember that when you do your contour, you want to go in an upward direction because you don't want to make yourself look depressed and unhappy when you, especially when you're older. See how I keep switching this brush? 1 minute I'm using it this way, and the next minute I'm using this way, depending on where I'm trying to get to. Hi, Kalisa. Hi, baby. How are you? I did a message on Facebook saying that I was coming live, but I wasn't so sure if anybody was seeing it. And then you also want to go around your hairline because you don't want to take your pictures and have that cast around your hairline looking like Casper is in your pictures. And I do. So although I do a light under eye, I do tone it down a little bit. But for me, the lightness is what's needed. Because of my my little small eyes. So now we're gonna bronze. I thank you guys for talking me through my nervousness. Like, I really called my man. I called. They niece sent me motivational pictures, and it was just like, whoa. So now what we're gonna do? I'm gonna use Secret setting powder to set the contour wherever you use a liquid or a powder. I'm sorry, a liquid or a cream. You need to use a powder to set. You don't need a whole lot. It's going to look ashy for a minute, but by the time you spray your setting spray, that'll be gone. Oh, just depression. And I fight depression with my chronic pain sometimes, but I'm okay. I'm coming out of it now. That's why I'm here. Um, but I didn't want, it's bad enough that I get on and I'm hiding that I'm hurting, but I didn't want to get on and hide it, that mentally the hurting was taking me through something emotionally. And when I come before you, I like to be positive. I'm a positive person. And you never know what the next person is going through. So I didn't want to drag somebody else's spirit or energy down with my own, if that makes any sense. But I'm better now. Thank you so much for asking. You are going to start seeing me a couple of times a week. We're going to get back into the groove of things, because I was literally, you guys know how much I used to come on and do lives, but I was literally only doing my makeup when I had somewhere to go. That's why you would just see pictures. If Eric and I had somewhere to go, I'd do makeup. Other than that, I was just sitting in here looking crazy. And that's not my personality, but I just didn't want to bring it before you guys. Like, that's not what I'm here for. You guys know my hashtag is to empower, uplift, motivate, support, and inspire. And if I can't do that, what is the point? Like, I can't be that negative person. I feel like so many of us run across enough negative energy in our lives that I refuse to be that to someone. So now we're going to go into our tropical summer light to medium bronzing palette. And as you can see, I use all of my products. And I'm going to go back into my yo-yo brush, my yo-yo 1989 brush. And we're going to bronze. I'm going to start with it this way. And what this does is add dimension and color back into your face. Yes, road to 20K. I love y'all so much. What this does, when you put foundation on your face, it makes your face one-dimensional. So when you start contouring and bronzing, what you're doing is making your face look more natural. You're actually adding the dimension back into your face so that you look like a person and not just this flat canvas. And then again, I'm going to come around the edge of my hairline. And then I bring this inward because if you remember, I did a couple light lines here. I don't want it to look like it's spread out all over my forehead. So when I do this bronzing, I bring mine inward. So I'm highlighted, but my whole forehead isn't all over my face. And then, y'all, where's my Now I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush. And I just like this little brush because it's good for me as far as snatching my nose. Michael Jackson, I will never be, but I don't have to be all over the place either. And I go up underneath my eyebrow and I come down with it. Oh, you love that brush? Yes, yes. Don't forget that I am an affiliate for Planet Makeup by Yolanda. I've recently reached out to a couple of other brands. One, Makeup by Leah is no longer doing PR because she lost her husband recently, and I think she just has to revamp some things. I missed the live earlier, preparing for my own live. Trying to stay afloat, and God knows we all understand that life is lifing. Y'all see that nose is snatched? You started a GoFundMe. I understand that, okay? Um, Anytime you guys choose to subscribe to my channel, either on Facebook or on my restream where I do my podcast on Wednesdays, watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. If you choose to send me Cashapp, if you choose to send me anything, it will go back in towards buying items that I need to keep this going because it's expensive. Hello, how are you, goddess? I can't, goddess lady, stay. How are you, beautiful? Thank you so much for joining us. What I do is try to, any money that will come in, I'm going to reinvest it back in the podcast and or the lives, because it takes money and I am on a budget, and that's just what it is. I like blush, guys. So right now I'm in the Blooming Blush Palette by Planet Makeup by Yolanda. And since I did purple, I'm mixing these two shades together. I do a lot of mixing, but I'm mixing these two shades together. I started to use a purple out the Petri Dish Purple palette, but this was closer at hand. And I take my blush up some because I like color. That's just me. Again, makeup is individual to your own specific tastes and preferences. And let's see, what else am I looking for? Highlighter. I think I'm going to go with the Water Glow highlighter because I am. Ain't no reason, because I am, and I'm extra. Water Glow looks white when you look at her in the jar. I'm just going to get her out the top. Now, look at this little bit in this top. And then look. Y'all see that? I like highlighter. And this is a Real Techniques brush that I'm using. But did y'all see that little bit, baby? Baby, Water Glow don't come to play with you, okay? And I take my highlighter, again, underneath my eye. Not too much, but enough. And again, this little bit in this top is what I'm using. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see it? Okay. Like I said, Planet Makeup by Yolanda. That's Planet Makeup by Yolanda. Use code Wanda at checkout, save you some coins. And I take mine, again, preference. You don't have to do this. But I take mine underneath my eye. Now I'm taking a little bit out of the jar, put it in the, and highlighting my nose because I like highlight. And because I have a bigger nose, what I do, your makeup is shadows and dimensions. Okay, highlight, shadows, and dimension. So my birthday is January 26th. I'm an Aquarius. So what I do is I draw your attention to where I want you to look. Look right here. Then I want you to look right here because I don't want you to look at the girth of my nose. So I draw your attention with the highlights and shadows of where I want you to look. And it gives me the illusion of a smaller nose. I felt Aquarius. When is your birthday, Steph? Okay. Aquarius in the house. Tara, did you see how I did that? February 18th. Okay, okay. So now I am adding a little to my widow's peak. And guys, I don't know why, but I mean, I know I'm doing a halo and everything, but this right here is a lip gloss called Sun Kiss that I got from Lashing Out Glam. Yes, I'm mixing all sorts of brands tonight. I didn't even line my lips, and that's intentionally because I just want her there. I didn't want the liner to change the color of the Sun Kiss because it's playing off of the eyes. Do y'all see that? I wanted her nude, natural, but hey, how you doing? How you doing? Her. Okay. And I am still feeling like I want something else going on with this eye. I know she's doing, but let me see. I can do your halo. I think I want a liner on top of a liner. I don't want pink. I don't want yellow. Or do I want yellow? I think I want yellow. I'm feeling. Denise, thank you so much for being there for me tonight and talking me out of my nervousness. Thank you guys for the gifts and stars and lights. Yeah, that's what she needed. And then I'm gonna put on my Asta. This fold is so disrespectful. A hooded eye is so disrespectful. And it's worse on this side than it is the other. So where's my fan? This fan will be one of the gifts if you all ever get to 1,000 likes on Facebook. God's bread and her paint. It has 3 speeds. It is excellent for doing your makeup, and it is excellent for when you're out and about having personal summers. Um, that's one of the many gifts I have planned for once we reach 1,000 followers on God's Bread and Her Paint on Facebook. So a lot of you engage with me on Facebook, but please check your invites and make sure that you've accepted the invite. Yes, she is wonderful. Denise is also a makeup artist, so follow her. Good night, Steph. Oh, you can always I know it's hard to catch the replay here on TikTok, but if you go to my Facebook page, you can always see the end. And of course, I'll be posting looks. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. You haven't received an invite? What is your name on Facebook? I'll send one, and if not, just go to God's Bread and Her Paint and like the page. I think that's what she was missing, y'all. Yes, please follow Denise. She's also a local makeup artist here in Baltimore. My sister Queen, and beautiful spirit inside and out. So now we're gonna dry this, and then it's gonna be last time, and we're gonna do Esther. And I'm gonna get ready to cry and show everybody what Denise just did for me. So on her live the other day, or was it my live? I can't remember. I think it might have been, oh, it was on my podcast. And we were talking about this one palette that I said I have to wait until my little funds clear up after I pay my little bills and everything for the month. And it was a palette that I wanted to get. And she said, send me your information. I'm not thinking anything of it, I'm just like, oh, okay, she got something she wants to send me, but I'm not thinking anything of it. My sister sent me the Scratch by Cat paw print makeup palette. Not only did she send me that, she sent me these lashes by Chastity's company, C. Jefferson and Co. that her mom passed away earlier this year, used to love. And she often tells me this, her mom and I remind her of each other. And on top of that, she even sent me the last clip. So, yeah. Can I say I cried like a baby? Can I tell y'all that? So, this is my first time trying this lash glue on live. I've heard nothing but good things about it, though. And I do put my lash glue above my lash line. Hey, boo! I got you all over the place. I know that's right, Tara. I love you so much. I swear I do. All right, so that's the one eye. We're going to let that dry. My honey came home and started fixing himself something to eat. I ain't know what time he's gonna come home, guys. I feel bad, but I'll make it up to him. So I'm gonna take my fan and sort of help dry that. This fan comes in handy for a multitude of things. And now I'm about to try the Esther lashes that I've heard so much about. Everybody talks about Esther. I'm just drying this down some. That glues the bomb. Yes, I've heard nothing but great things about it. Okay. So I'm coming to join. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. The fool is coming back. Oh yeah, she is sitting down like, whoa. Oh, Esther ain't come to play. Esther did not come to play with me. Esther, tell mommy thank you for channeling Esther my way. OMG. Yes, Esther, she did not come to play with me. And this last glue, oh yeah. Oh, y'all, I think I'm cute right now. I think I'm real cute right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't that what Monique say? They needs. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think I'm real cute right now. So what you saying? So what? Nervous where? So what? Where that nervous girl at that came on this live? Cause she gone now. She thinks she cute now, y'all. So I'm going to use Respect the Crown, something I did over here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use Respect the Crown holding spray before I put my mold back on. If y'all know me, I set the heck out of my face. And what I also do is I take a brush and I lightly pat it down into my skin. And that also gives your makeup more staying power. I'm all the way Keith Denise. I get it from my sister. And then we're gonna blow it dry. She does this test after she lets it set down, she dries it and she puts a wet paper towel up against it. And I swear it doesn't be any transfer. No lie. So I'm just gonna dry this. Oh, Esther ain't come to play. She ain't come to play with me, y'all. And now I gotta put my mold back on. My baby love it when I put my mold back on. He like, people be sitting up there trying to get what you got naturally, and you won't even highlight your natural mold. And I'm like, oh, okay, babe. Since you put it like that, since you put it like that, daddy. And now we're just gonna put our mold back on. I covered my face, but I'm sorry. And that right there, hi Lucy. Guys, I want to thank y'all so much. You guys have gotten me to 20,000 likes. You have kept me company. You have helped me get over the anxiety of coming on again for the first time and forever to really start doing my makeup live again. The fellowship, the love, the camaraderie is appreciated more than you'll ever know. We are going to start doing our lives again a couple times a night, a couple times a week. I'm liking this yellow with this purple halo. And tomorrow night is watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. I look to empower, uplift, motivate, inspire, support, and encourage. So catch. I love you. Oh, you call me your Oh, Nisi, I love to have you. Thank you. I love you back. To all. So tomorrow is watching Wanda's World, and we are going to bring it again. I have an idea of what I want to do tomorrow. And if it ends up being just me, I shot it out there and I haven't heard back from the person. But if it ends up being just me, we're going to have a real conversation and we're going to talk about life. And it's still going to be a wonderful episode. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Denise, for loving me the way that you do. Tara, Jasmine, who else was on here? Oh my God, Jay, Kalisa. I thank y'all so much for just having the patience to do. Oh, this is so pretty. I love you. Oh, don't forget, Kalisa, you can go on Facebook and see the entire look. It's I did it, Jay. I did the look on all of my platforms. So it's on Godsbratt and her paint. It's on Wanda's Godsbratt. It's on my YouTube channel and it's on my Twitch channel. Okay. So you can see the entire look. I'm gonna go in here and go get my eyelashes at my Y'all think I can get lucky tonight? So let me stop playing. But kinda. Um, but thank y'all so much. I appreciate you and I love you. Peace and blessings. Remember, the enemy separates, we unify. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow, watching Wanda's World Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Love you.